Yeah, hi, I'm Faris Offside. I'm from Egypt, also a student here at King's.
Hi, my name is Simone and I'm from Italy.
So my name is Andrea and I'm from Romania.
हमारा अगला स्टॉप जो था वो किंग्स कॉलेज लंदन था। तो मैं जब होटल से निकला तो उसके बाद मैंने इंटरनेट पे देखा कि किंग्स कॉलेज कितनी दूर है, कहाँ पे आएगा, और जो करीब तरीन अंडरग्राउंड जो लाइन है उसका नाम जो लिखा हुआ था वहाँ पे मैं चला गया। वहाँ उतर के फिर मुझे पता लगा कि भाईजान आप तो गलत जगह पे आ गए हैं। काफ़ी इधर उधर फिरता रहा और इसी घूमने फिरने में ही जो है ना मैं 2 से 3 बजा दिए मैंने। टेंपल स्टेशन में आना, अगर आपने किंग्स कॉलेज में जाना, मैं तो वहाँ उतर गया था, क्या नाम है, जो भी नाम है, बाहर काफ़ी दूर ब्रिक्सटन उतर गया था। मुझे 2 घंटे लगे यहाँ आते। और अभी तक अगर मैं रैंक करूँ यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में एंटर होना कितना मुश्किल था, तो आई थिंक किंग्स कॉलेज में सबसे ज़्यादा जो है ना मुझे नाखुशगवार एक्सपीरियंस हुआ। ये किंग्स कॉलेज के साथ कोई खुली जगह थी, वहाँ पे मैंने सोचा वहाँ जाकर ट्राईपॉड लगा के इंटरव्यूज़ कर लेता हूँ। लेकिन आप सामने देख सकते हैं सफ़ेद शर्ट के अंदर सिक्योरिटी गार्ड फेर रहे थे। उन्होंने मुझे साफ कहा कि आप नहीं किसी किस्म की रिकॉर्डिंग कर सकते यहाँ पे। और मैं भी ज़ाहिर नियत करके गया हुआ था, तो इसलिए कॉलेज के सामने जो जगह मुझे मिली वहाँ पर ही मैंने मोबाइल के साथ रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू कर दी। सेल्फी स्टिक के ऊपर मोबाइल लगा रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू कर दी।
So finally, it's almost 6 now, and this is the first student who agreed. Thank you so much. God bless you. So can you introduce yourself, your name, and which country you're from, please?
I'm Nick. I'm from the UK.
So my name is Luis. I'm from Spain, from Madrid.
What is your major?
Dentistry.
Sir, may I ask why you chose dentistry? Why not music? I mean, come on, life was so easy with music.
I think music is its own challenge, but I think with dentistry it allows you to have a fantastic work-life balance, that clinical exposure that you don't really get in a lot of other degrees, and flexibility as well.
So why you chose, King's over Italy? There are so many institutes in Italy as well.
So I chose King's because I actually studied in English in high school. So I thought it made sense to continue studying in English. Yeah. So political economy, which means that I mostly study like economics and political philosophy. That's what I focus on.
Why you chose this major?
So I want to major in international relations afterwards and want to move towards the field of diplomacy, and this seems like interesting and useful at the same time.
इंटरव्यूज़ रिकॉर्ड करने के बाद मैं कॉलेज के टूर पे निकल गया और अंदर एक म्यूज़िक क्लास थी, वहाँ पे मैं इजाज़त लेके बैठ गया।
I'm stealing your music.
Do you play any instrument?
Who's paying your fee?
I'm paying my fees.
How?
Well, a mix of like work and just student loan.
So, do you get enough time with this study to work?
Yeah, I do some part-time work and I do have enough time to work, yeah.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, what is the average, what is the time allowed to work part-time, and how much per hour is paid?
So I normally do tuition, and I usually just work weekends. So I'll just work in bouts of like 5 to 10 hours on the weekends, whenever I'm needed, really.
I know some students who are working in kebab shops. They get £8 to £11, but I think tutoring is much better, 20 to 30, and also you don't need to pay tax.
Yeah, you still pay your taxes once you pass your threshold, so you know. Don't worry, I'm not getting caught, lads.
I figured out that.
I think it's 12,000. That's when you pay your taxes.
Let's consider that by stroke of luck or something, you are made dean for a day. What change you consider bringing in?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know, I'm actually quite happy with how things run. Maybe I'd pay the lecturers better.
Let's suppose you are the dean for a day. What change you will bring?
That's a really great question. I'd say if I had to make one change with regards to university, it would be the welfare. With regards to financial support and well-being support, I think it's something that's kind of overlooked with universities generally. So providing a better safe space, more direct access for people to be able to get that well-being help that they need.
Increase the professors' salaries.
आप अगर क्लासरूम देखना चाहते हैं तो तकरीबन इसी तरह के क्लासरूम्स हैं और चंद हॉल हैं। मैंने एक ही हॉल देखा है, वो ज़ाहिर से मुख्तलिफ है, उसमें ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स बैठ सकते हैं। उसके अलावा एक जो और चीज़ यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी मेरे लिए नई थी, वो ये थी कि कॉलेज के अंदर ही एक चैपल या चर्च कह लें, इबादत गाह जो है वो बनाई गई थी क्रिश्चियनिटी के हवाले से। मस्जिद भी थी।
So can you tell me what was the admission criteria? I assume getting in music is easy, but let's find out.
It's at King's. It's okay. They're more academically oriented. So I think the minimum requirements are AAB at A level, and at other universities it's pretty much the same across England, apart from Oxford and Cambridge, who are A star AA, 3 A's.
For dentistry, it's A star AA entry requirements. Then you have to do an examination called the UCAT, which is like a clinical aptitude test, and also you have to have pretty high GCSEs, A to A stars, and like some work experience, so like some clinical experience in dentistry.
As a student, I'm done with my lectures, I submitted my essays. I want to entertain myself. What students can do here?
Oh, anything you want. You're in London. I mean, literally down the street, a few blocks is 180 The Strand, which is like an art exhibition house, has creative spaces inside of it. They're constantly.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you think on the weekend I will go for art exhibition? Come on.
Yeah, you don't want a bit of culture and entertainment?
Other than the tuition fee, what are the expenses?
So for tuition fees, it's standard for King's, if you're not an international student, is 9,250 per year usually. And then with regards to living costs, I personally live at home, so I'm very lucky with that. But generally speaking, I think some accommodations range from the £100 to £200 a week mark. With the nicer ones, if you want to go to Angel, for example, about £250 to £300. So within that range. So in a month, I think with living costs and everything, you're looking for about like £2,000, £1,500 to £2,000 with living, food, all that kind of stuff.
So at the moment, for all UK students, it's 9,250, something like that. International students might be 10,000. I'm not sure. I haven't met many international students.
Well, I met one international student yesterday, and he told me 40,000 pounds.
It changes from course to course. So domestic students, it's one flat price for all undergraduate degrees, and then international students, each department will charge differently.
What is the tuition fee here?
9,250 for EU students, and I think about 32k for international students.
What is the job security considering you are graduate from King's College?
I think it's quite good. It isn't only the university, I think that it's a lot about the person as well.
England is a lucky country in terms of job market because there's a lot of graduate schemes that don't look for specific degrees. So they'll often like music students for the analytical skills and the natural like team building that you get from running orchestras and things.
So what are the job prospects?
Pretty much anything I want. Anything from consultancy to investment banking to, I guess, like public policy work.
After undergrad, what are the salaries we are looking at after doing your major?
Conservatively, I'd say you're more likely 27 as a safe, lowest sort of level, but most people I know are coming out around 30, 35.
You think the average literacy rate is increasing, so masters is compulsory?
I don't think that it's compulsory, but I think that if you want to access, let's say, like higher levels of work, especially when it comes to like consultancy and those kind of areas, then yes, you need a master's.
That's what I was referring to. Okay, perfect. Why masters is important?
I feel like it allows me, like, it gives me more experience towards job, and at the same time, I just enjoy studying for a little while because it's scary to think that we're gonna go out in the real world and start,